Hi, my name is Katie. I'm 15 years old.
Hi Katie, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
It's great to hear. Are you ready for your speaking test?
Yes, I am, I guess.
You don't have a choice. Okay, so let's start then. So first, let's talk about fears. So what was your fear when you were a kid and why? And do you still have that fear until now?
Uh, to be honest, I have a lot of fears, but my biggest fear is fear of ghosts. When I was a kid, I accidentally heard a ghost story about the place where I live. Not only that, even though I'm very scared, I still often listen to uh, ghost stories on YouTube, so that I'm really scared. Now that I've grown up, I'm no longer so afraid of ghosts anymore. Of course, it doesn't disappear, it just becomes less. I just don't feel afraid when I have to go home alone at night, and I'm not afraid of going into haunted houses anymore.
Very good. Now let's have phone messages. Okay. Now answer the following questions. How many text messages do you send
Uh, I often send about uh, 30 to 40 text messages a day, and I usually receive about 50 text messages. I text my friends most often.
How many phone calls do you make and receive in a day, and who do you call most often?
I make about 2 to 3 phone calls a day, and I receive about 1 or 2 phone calls. I call my mom most often.
Very good. Now, what do you prefer, sending messages or making phone calls? Why?
I prefer sending text messages because um, I feel I feel nervous when I have to make a phone call, and when I sending text messages, I can have time to think about my answer.
Very good. Now, aside from sending messages and making phone calls, what else do you use your phone for?
Aside from sending messages and making phone calls, I usually use my phone for surf the internet, shopping online, watch movies, and listening to music.
Very good. Now, let's have touring a city. So, what do you usually do when you visit a new city?
When I visit a new city, I usually buy souvenirs, go go to visit pagoda, go shopping.
Now, talk about your last tour. Tell me where and when did you go, what did you do, and how did you feel about
I went to Lạng City 2 weeks ago. I spent 3 days in there. On the first day, uh, I went to walking street, buy food and buy clothes. On the second day, I took a trip around the city and tried their local food. Uh, on the last day, I went to Tam Thanh Pagoda. It's a temple in a cave. It has a bat cave. Uh, After that, I went to buy souvenirs. I feel very interesting and fun. I'm a bit regretful that I couldn't stay longer.
it? Now, let's have airports. Okay. Now, talk about the nearest airport from your
The closest airport to my house is Nội Bài International Airport. It is located in Hanoi, about 20 minutes by car from my house. The airport is pretty big. It has restaurants, coffee shop, uh, service counters, and shopping stores. The only problem is that the airport welcomes about millions of tourists every year, so there will always be crowded, and it will take a while to complete the procedures.
airport. Good job. Katie, I think we're done.
Right.